You're not facing me. Is it because of your back?
Yeah, I've got a bad back.
Yeah, but as in usually
I hit 91 round a golf course. It's a PB, if anyone didn't know. And I've walked away injured.
Lol.
Do you know what it is? It was really focusing on my rotation and back's fucked. Yeah. I don't stretch.
Hi.
Hi.
You alright?
Yeah.
Good.
Right, let's get this show on the road.
Snowing today.
Yeah. I think everyone knows that.
Wow.
Actually, no, when they listen to this, it won't. It's Wednesday.
What's trying to do.
Wednesday last week.
Yeah.
When they listen to it, it's Wednesday last week.
Hi guys, it's Tuesday today, but it's Wednesday last week now.
No, what?
Huh?
Oh yeah, it's Tuesday today because they're going to be listening to it on a Tuesday.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's snowing. Which is, it's quite, do you like snow?
I don't mind the snow. I really like the sound when you walk through it, like the crunchy sound. It's like, you know, those sounds that just a nice sound.
I hate the snow.
Do you? Why?
Yeah. It's just nothing good about it.
I hate when
it looks pretty. I think it looks pretty to look at.
until it goes slushy.
But I don't like it. It's slushy, it's wet, it's cold. Don't like it at all. I do. I prefer the sun. I think the snow is good if you've got kids. But yeah, not a massive fan of the snow.
No.
Oh, happy International Women's Day.
Thank you. I was actually going to say that. Yeah.
Thank you for being you, Emma. You're a wonderful woman.
Well, it shouldn't take just one day for you to say that.
You're a good dog, mum.
No, it shouldn't take just one day for you to say that.
You're a good cook.
You should say that every day.
Very good cleaner.
Right, you're going to honestly get yourself in so much trouble one
Yeah,
day.
I just don't care anymore.
Happy International Women's Day, even though we should celebrate women every day.
Oh, lovely.
Lovely.
No, we should. There's some unbelievable women out there. Like yourself, like my mum, like my nan, like all my awesome clients, friends, family, yeah. Should celebrate women every day, I reckon.
That's what I just said.
Did you?
Yeah.
I just repeated it. That was Max barking, if you didn't hear that.
He's settling down to go to sleep. He should be fine.
Yeah, I think he heard us. He knows we're talking about him.
Yeah. So we're going to start off this podcast a little bit different.
Okay, that's getting louder.
Max.
Okay, so let's crack on. Hopefully he will settle.
As in, like, could we pause for this bit and then you could cut to when we start, when he's quiet?
You can pause if you want, yeah.
Yeah, look, he's settled down, just go.
So, we're going to start with some questions today because I put it on our Instagram to ask us some questions.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one question that came up a couple of times. I think you're really going to like it. Like, really going to like it.
I haven't seen it. You know, I need access to this account because
I think it's good for you to go
questions.
blind. So the question that came up 3 times
I know what it's going to be.
Is...
I guarantee I could guess it.
How do you feel about
Man
Man United
United.
losing 7-0?
Fucking great. Really good about it, I do. Yeah.
You look a bit sore. It looks like it's hurting deep inside.
I mean, you witnessed how much it was hurting.
It was hurting a lot. I mean, he was speechless. Mike's not usually speechless. You know what he's like. He talks and talks and talks.
Well,
he was speechless.
This subject, I choose to not talk about it.
So you got no comment?
Well, do you know what? I've got a comment, actually. No, I have. I will talk about it. I think it's all... it is what it is. I mean, United have been on a really good streak at the moment. The new manager definitely has Man United in a better place. We're definitely not where we once were or where we're going to be, but we're definitely in a much better place. I love how you're like nodding like you're proper like taking it in.
Yeah, I am.
I think we're in a much better place. Obviously, we've come off the back of some really, really good wins.
Do you know what you sound like?
What?
When they like make the speech at the end of the game, the manager or whoever, yeah, you sound like it. You sound like that.
Fan, but yeah, I mean, Liverpool were really good. I mean, no one wants to lose 7-0, especially not to fucking Liverpool. But you know,
you stop pretending like you just played the match.
we done what we could. We really, really struggled. They got the better of us. I'm joking. No, basically, yeah, it was shit. It was horrible to watch for a fan. It hurt me. I mean, I went to the Barcelona game, if you didn't know, told you last week. Mm-hmm. Went to the final, obviously 2 fantastic games. And then to watch that was pretty shit. But, I mean, everyone, I think, knew it was coming, that Man United were going to lose. But 7-0 to Liverpool is horrific and an absolute nightmare. So, yeah, I hope tomorrow, I hope we yeah, we come back with a decent win in the Europa League. Anyway, we shouldn't be talking about football, people.
I mean, you just went on for a good, what was that, 5 minutes? Little speech at the end of the match.
Interview.
Everyone's coming for you.
Why
Another
me?
question is, does Mike need new clothes to chill in? I was actually talking about this with my friend at the gym the other day, saying how our washing pile is always just like out of control. And majority of it's my stuff because I have a weird problem where I can't wear like the same thing. I've been better since getting Max because I can't wear any nice clothes around Max. So I wear the same like comfy clothes. But the washing bin is literally full of my clothes because I wear an outfit and then shower and then put a new outfit on.
Okay, you're
Whereas
making me sound like a
Mike-
real stig.
Mike could literally wear the same jumper and shorts.
Yeah,
all week.
in the evening, mate, I have a shower. I put on my comfy shorts and oversized jumper, and I chill in it for about 2-3 hours, and then I take it off and go to bed. There is no
No,
reason
it's
for that
good.
to be washed.
I need to recycle my clothes more.
Yeah, I mean, you just wear something once and put it in there. I understand, like, underwear, socks. If you go to the gym, that stuff needs to be washed. I guess if you're wearing something all day, but if you're just sitting down watching bloody Netflix, why does that jumper need to be washed?
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So, yeah, whoever wrote that, I do actually need more clothes.
Buy some then.
I don't have any space, mate, because the whole wardrobe, every drawer has your crap in it that could probably, needs to go to a charity shop.
Anyway, we've actually got quite a few questions, but I don't think we're
Okay.
going to have time
Well,
for
let's
more.
do a couple
so
more.
I'm going to do another one, which is, should I be going to the gym 5 to 6 times a week?
If you want.
Quite literally. If that's what you want to do.
Mate, there's no set set amount of time when you go to the gym. I mean, if your life schedule recovery enables you to go 5-6 times a week, then go 5-6 times a week.
Yeah.
If you don't and it becomes a bit of a ball ache and or you don't have the time and it's stressing you out or you're just losing rest time, then don't. Like, you can go to the gym 3 times a week and get really, really good results in terms of training. Just make sure you're getting good frequency on each muscle group. But I've got clients that go 5, I've got clients that go 6 times a week.
I think the main thing is you don't feel like you should have to go 5
you
6
don't
times a
have
week.
to, no. I mean, it's always goal specific, person specific. I've got someone who goes to the gym 6 times a week, but that's just because she likes to get out and go to the gym in the evening because she knows that she'd just rather go to the gym. Mental health, would rather go to the gym and do something rather than sit at home and do nothing. And that's absolutely fine. I mean, there has to be that recovery time. You know that if you're going to be progressing in building muscle, you do need recovery. That's obviously super important. But yeah, I mean, the answer to the question is, yeah, if you want and your life allows that, then you crack on.
Lucky you.
Lucky you. But yeah,
Good
no, the
for
question
you.
is, the answer actually is you don't have to, but you can do.
Nice. Well,
You answer something.
no, I'm going to stop questions now because I feel like we need to get on to actually what we're talking about.
Okay.
So we said, tell us what topics and stuff that you want to hear. And someone said to us, can we talk a bit about motivation, self-belief and the end goal?
Nice.
So that's what we're going to start with. So let's start with motivation because I guess that's what kind of keeps you going on your journey.
Yeah, I mean, motivation comes back down to a lot of things, doesn't it? I think people just think that people are just motivated. You've either got it or you haven't. Like, it's not something you just have, and it's not something you just take. You kind of got to build that motivation by doing obviously loads of different things. Obviously, last week we spoke about routine. I think that's super important for motivation because if you're in a routine and it fits into your life, you are more motivated in doing it because it's not a pain in the arse. It's not like stressing you out because you're overwhelmed with going to the gym because you've got so much going on, or overwhelmed with doing whatever you're doing to reach your goal. So I think routine is important. Enjoyment.
Yeah, I think enjoyment is hugely important. If you're not enjoying what you're doing and you don't want to get up every day and do it, then you're not going to stick to it.
Same
Like-
as anything. Like
Yeah.
job. If you've got a job that you hate, are you really going to go in and go above and beyond to be super motivated and work really hard if you hate your job? You're not going to be motivated.
Yeah.
Relationships. If you hate your partner, are you going to be motivated within that relationship because you don't like your partner, or
You just give up trying and
you
then...
give it? Yeah, I mean, you just mope around. You just kind of just go with it, don't you? And you're not motivated. So yeah, there needs to be an element of enjoying what you're doing with motivation as well.
And with like the relationship thing that you sort of said, it's almost like being too comfortable.
Yeah.
Like if you're too comfortable with just thinking, no, I'm not going to get into the gym, or no, I can't do that, you're never going to know what it's like. So it's kind of taking yourself outside your comfort zone. And what I've said before, loads of clients come to me and say, don't enjoy the gym, don't enjoy going. And then, 2 months in with me, they're saying, I actually look forward to going to the gym and stuff like that, because they're doing it properly. They're not just walking into the gym and thinking, oh, this is a big gym, it's very busy, what shall I go on? Oh, let me just go on the treadmill. They're going in there with a plan. They feel confident with the exercises they're doing. So they're enjoying it more.
Well, that comes back to routine and even tracking progression. So obviously our clients track their workouts, which makes it more enjoyable because you're like, oh, I've got a PB, or I know what I'm doing because I've got it on my phone. I know what weights I need to hit. So you get an enjoyment because you're actually achieving something.
Yeah.
So then you become motivated. So
And it becomes a hobby.
it becomes a hobby.
It's
Yeah.
not just, I have to do this. It's, I really look forward to going because I'm going to be better than I was last week.
I think, we previously spoke about this, that like at New Year, a lot of people are like, right, I just need to go to the gym. And then they start off motivated because they're in that hype of New Year, new me, go to the gym, blah, blah, blah. But because they've got no plan, no routine, no reason why they're doing it, apart from I want to lose weight, which is a bit generic, they just lose motivation.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you need to kind of have some sort of routine. You need to have a reason why you're doing it. Then that program has to kind of have some enjoyment. So, it doesn't have to be super, super enjoyable. Not everyone likes doing cardio. Not everyone likes getting their steps in. Not everyone likes doing bloody split squats or training legs. But if you kind of know you're doing it for a reason, there's a reason behind it, then it becomes a bit more enjoyable. There's a reason for doing it, not just doing it and seeing no results. Also seeing results. So
yeah, well, that's why we track out. You need to track your progress, otherwise you're not going to see how far you've come. And yeah, if you see progress, you're going to feel motivated because you know what you're doing is paying off. And if you keep doing it, it's going to pay off even more.
do you ever find that, when we do our check-ins, we give people like video analysis and they can see the screen? Do you ever like put up their progression pictures? You send them a video, you show them like how their weight's tracking, you show them their progression pictures, and then they'll always send you a message or a voice note back going, oh my God, I needed that.
Yeah,
I feel
I didn't even realise.
Oh my God, I feel so motivated.
Yeah.
Can't wait to smash this week. And then you almost like ignite that fire in someone again just because they see the progression. So,
or the other way around, some clients send me their pictures put side by side because they're taking them each week. They've got that progress. They've got that noted down for themselves. And even they compare it and they're like, oh my God, look at this. And I'm like, yes.
So yeah, to recap on motivation, it's not like a pill that you take. It's not something that you have or you don't have. It's something that you kind of need to build in yourself by, like we said, having a routine, having that discipline, tracking your progress, and also having that purpose and that reason why you're doing it.
Nice.
And that gives you motivation, right?
Motivation. Lovely.
How motivated? See, actually, sorry, I'm talking. When you did your photo shoot, so you had a purpose and a kind of a reason why. Did you find that you were motivated the whole way through pretty much because you had that end goal?
Yeah, I guess so. And like, I'm not going to sit here and say that I never once thought I don't want to do this anymore or I'm sick of doing this. Like, obviously I did. Cuts are hard. But every time I did feel like that or feel that way, even you had to tell me a couple of times, I've got this shoot, like this is what I'm working towards. This is my
You
why.
had that reason.
I want to prove to my clients how amazing this is, and I want to look and feel the best that I ever have. So I always had that in the back of my mind, even when I did have doubts of, oh, this is really tough or anything like that. So yeah, I mean, I wasn't motivated the whole way through. Like you said, motivation is not something you have. It's something that you build up. And yeah, I did have hard times, but I always thought of that in the back of my mind.
It's worth noting, you're not always motivated.
No, yeah.
It doesn't
just
matter.
Just because we're coaches, we're not always motivated.
It doesn't matter what you see on social media, what you see on whatever in the gym, mate. No one is 100% motivated every single day. Everyone has their mornings where they don't want to get up. Everyone has them days they don't want to go to the gym. Everyone has them days where they're like, oh, fuck it, I'm going to have a glass of wine. I mean, it's completely normal, but it's how you control that and how you can kind of, if you are having that morning, how you get yourself out of it. So you go from being unmotivated to motivated.
Yeah.
Is probably the key, is where a lot of kind of coaches and a lot of people succeed, is because they can get themselves out of that unmotivated situation, which everyone's going to go into a more motivated situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, agree.
Cool. That's motivation then.
Yeah.
So the next thing is self-belief. And I think the main thing that I would say on that is, if you don't believe in yourself, how do you expect other people to believe in you? And that doesn't just mean coaches. That means your partner, your kids, people that look up to you. If you don't believe in yourself, how do you expect other people to believe in you? And I think people often doubt themselves a bit too much until they then try something new or take themselves out of their comfort zones or put them themselves in a situation where they're like, oh, wow, I can do this.
I can do it.
And it all came from trying. I feel like trying is all
Taking that
you
first
can do.
step.
And I think another thing that quite often knocks people's self-belief is comparing themselves to others.
Yeah. 100%.
Which I think is a really big thing at the moment, especially with social media and Instagram and everything.
Well, that's a downfall to all social media and stuff, because it's a highlight reel, isn't it? Everything's not what you see.
Well, it's just too easy to compare yourself to people because you're seeing other people's lives, usually the good parts of it and the best parts of it. And it's so easy to compare yourself with others. I put my hands up and say, I've done it, I do it, can't help it. I know, and I'm grateful for knowing why I shouldn't be comparing myself to other people, but it doesn't mean that I don't still do it sometimes. And I think, yeah, even though I've done it, and even though I preach to other people, don't compare yourself to other people, just focus on you. Everyone goes through good times, everyone goes through bad times, everyone is human. And yeah, just don't believe everything you see, basically.
Yeah, no, I think I don't compare myself to people in terms of a physical way, but definitely on a business aspect. I feel that when I first started, I would compare myself to other coaches and be like, they're doing a much better job than me, they're busier than me, they earn more than me or whatever like that. But I feel you do a better job when you kind of just focus on yourself.
Yeah.
Because then what you do realise, and how me and you have probably realised, going, people are not doing as good as they make out to be. And it's the same as people's physiques and stuff sometimes. I mean, pictures can be manipulated. So yeah, always better just focusing on yourself and you getting better each day.
Well, yeah, I mean, I used to compare myself to other people in that, like, oh, I'm not as pretty as them or anything like that. And now I'm like, she's got bigger quads than me.
Yeah.
She's got a bigger bum than me.
I'm coming for you.
She's got more abs than me.
So you should use that as ammunition, really.
Well, yeah, it does.
For
It
yourself,
motivates me.
like,
how many times, girls, have you seen a girl on Instagram doing a workout or something and you thought, oh, that makes me really want to go to the gym, or that makes me really want to work out? It does. Sometimes you can see it as a bit of a positive. Like, there is a lot of motivation out there. So yeah, use it, like you said, as ammunition, use it as motivation, use it as like, she can do it, so can I.
Yeah. So what would you say to someone who's struggling with believing in themselves?
You never know until you try.
Yeah. So just keep going. Just give it your all, and
Or just take that
or just
first
take that
step.
first step. Yeah.
Mm.
So maybe someone who's already started and they're struggling with that belief of where they can get to. You don't know until you're there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? It's just all
And everyone started somewhere.
somewhere. Yeah. It's all well and good going. Oh, I'm not gonna look like her or not gonna look like him, but you just don't know. Just keep ticking them boxes. Keep doing everything that you know you're supposed to be doing, and just be the best version of you.
I was going to say that.
Was you?
Don't try and be him or her.
Yeah,
Be you.
Be you. It should always
Be real.
I would say to people, it should always be you versus you. Like, yeah, you should use other people as like, what am I looking for? Like again, like ammunition to better yourself. And you always have people that are maybe further on in their cut or doing better in business, but you have just a target to hit.
Mm-hmm.
But always you versus you.
You v you.
Yes, Emma.
Okay. And then the next topic is the end goal.
Interesting.
So that dream or aspiration or that one thing that you're like, I want to achieve that or I want to be that.
Break it down.
Break it down.
Yeah, I mean, you're always going to get a bit overwhelmed. Are you just going to be normal?
I've got to bring some sort of banter to this podcast, otherwise it's a bit too serious. I don't like seriousness all the time. I don't. Sometimes I feel like situations are a bit serious and I've got to just make a joke to make story serious.
If they want to laugh, they just look at you.
Break it.
That's good for our self-belief.
How's your back?
Very bad, actually.
It's what I thought.
It actually is really bad.
Let's go back to break it down.
Yeah, before you ruin that. Yeah. Obviously, when you have a goal, it's like the end goal where you want to be. It can be quite overwhelming for a lot of people. Mm-hmm. You know? Why are you laughing?
Sorry, I've got the giggles.
Here we go.
Sorry.
Yeah, pull yourself together. Yeah, it can become quite... I can't laugh, remember, because my back hurts. So just put your head down. And take the microphone away from your mouth. It can be quite overwhelming for a lot of people when you look at the end goal. Man, you've got veins coming out your head where you're laughing so much. Monica's vein, yeah. Yeah, it become overwhelming when you just focus on that end goal. So I would break it down into kind of smaller goals.
Small milestones.
Small milestones, yeah. So whether that be kind of like progression in the gym or a certain body weight that you want to hit. Like a lot of our clients, they might, as a goal and something to focus on, they might just have like a weight. If you started at 100 kilos, you might go, right, the first goal is to get down to 95. Then it might be to get to 90. Then you might break it down even smaller because it gets a bit harder. So you go to 87.5 and you have them small goals. You're always focusing on something that's not too far away. So when you achieve that, it will then fire more motivation into you because it's like
right,
I've hit that, on to the next one. Obviously, pictures help with the long-term goal because at least you can see the progress that's happening along the journey.
Yeah.
Obviously, like in the gym, I mean, I personally think that everyone should be doing some sort of resistance training. I know there's a lot of people out there that would rather not, even a lot of people that kind of fitness shame it and weight shame it and say that it's not good or doesn't look good, but it's going to benefit you massively down the line, especially when you're older, to have that muscle mass to kind of protect your body and help you when you're older, and it just looks better in my preference.
Yeah.
So I feel that that's another thing to track. So tracking your lifts and stuff, that obviously gives you more motivation and helps you along towards that end goal.
Yeah. And then you kind of take your mind away from how you're looking to more about how much am I lifting, how strong am I, which is so much more exciting.
Yeah, agreed. And just focus on just like habit streaking some habits together, streaking some consistent days together, and yeah, don't think too far in advance because it is quite overwhelming. Like I've got a photo shoot next week with a few clients, and they were further back. It was quite difficult for them because they couldn't understand where they were going to be. whether they were in the right place. Obviously, they've got me there to kind of calm them down and say, you're doing well, you're in a very good spot.
Yeah, I've got that with my
you're in a
clients
very
as
good
well.
you're in a very good spot. Just trust me, continue
Yeah.
doing what you're doing. The more consistent you are, the better the results are going to be. And I saw one of my clients this morning when I was in the gym, and yeah, massive smile on her face. She was like, she's really happy now because she knows that she's in a good place, and also she knows that her goal is 10 days away, so it's a lot easier when your end goal gets a bit closer.
Do you remember when I was like, I think I was like a week out, and I was like, I just want to do it now.
You want to do it now?
I don't want to wait a whole another week. I just want to.
Almost ready. Like the last week is potentially longer than the others, isn't it?
Yeah, because you're then counting down the days.
But yeah, so in terms of the end goal, just break it down. Always have that end goal, but yeah, try and break it down on the way, whether it's, like we said, weight, habit streaks, tracking your progress, all that jazz.
All that jazz.
All that jazz.
Sorry, I'm meant to be serious.
Yeah, you are very. But anyway, you got any more to add to them 3 topics?
No, I don't think so. I think that's quite a nice order of stuff to talk about. It's kind of finding that motivation, finding your why, believing in yourself, and then working towards that end goal, but not focusing completely on it, breaking it down so that you achieve little goals along the way. I think that's quite nice.
I think that does actually, we've done that in quite a good, well, thank you for whoever said talk about that, because I think people are going to find that very, very valuable. Yeah. Because I think a lot of people do struggle with all 3 of them. Definitely, don't they? They don't know where they want to get to. They can't visual it. They struggle with believing in themselves, and they have full motivation. So hopefully, if you've listened to this will kind of give you a bit more motivation and a bit more help on how to get that motivation, how to believe in yourself, and how to kind of goal set and visualize that end goal by breaking it down. Maybe Man United need to take a few tips from us. You just waited that whole Also, videographer Nath is a Liverpool fan, so it's been great. It's been great today.
But they do. Maybe they need to believe in themselves a bit more, and maybe they won't get beat 7-0.
It was one game. It was one game.
All right. Sorry, I thought it wasn't sore. I thought you weren't bothered.
I'm not bothered. It was one game. But we will we'll see how they react next game, won't we?
When is that?
Tomorrow night.
Great. Can't wait. I'll be tuning in.
Yeah. We'll watch that and then...
turn off the Love Island, can't have that on.
Oh God, them people love it. the TikTokers love that. But yeah, I think that is us for today.
Great chat. High five.
Well, can we also say well done to Baby Max?
Yeah, Baby Max. He was a little bit loud at the start, but he's really settled down.
Yeah.
He's absolutely KO. Yeah.
Sorry if you heard him barking. He was obviously we're crate training him, so he was doing his 2 hours in the crate, which I think is what's time?
Yeah, it's just about time to get him out.
Oh, just about 2 minutes extra he said in there. So yeah, no need to ring the RSPCA. We're just crate training, mate. I know what you trolls are like. But anyway, we'll end it on that note.
Thank you for listening, guys. Hit us up on socials @_ a couple of coaches. Comes naturally now. You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and if there's any questions you have, please just send them to us in a DM. If there's any topics you want to talk about, like we did today, please tell us and we will talk about your topics.
Also, if there is any guests that you would like us to invite onto the podcast, please drop us a message and let us know, and we will do our best to get some people on, because we are looking to have some guests in the near future, aren't we?
We are. I'm bored of talking to you.
Yeah, I'm a bit bored of talking to you as well, so I thought we kind of need someone else. Freshen up the scene a bit,
Yeah.
Freshen up the relationship. We need a third person. Huh? I can't laugh, my back hurts. That was a joke.
Yeah, karma. I'm going to make you laugh. So it hurts.
Anyway, on that note, Emma, it's been a pleasure. Happy International Women's Day.
Yeah, cheers.
Bye.
Bye.